Happy Monday Fun Day, boys and girls. I hope you are doing fantastic. I hope your week's been good. I hope your weekend was awesome, and I hope the weather didn't get you down too bad this week. So today we are going to be doing another craft. All you need today is paper. It doesn't matter what color it is or anything, because you can color it and you can design it. Today we are going to make a paper chain snake, and I am so excited to do this with you guys. So I have quite a few pieces of paper here. I don't know how long I'm gonna make my snake yet or how thick yet. So I grabbed all of the orange paper that I had. So we're gonna start just with one piece of paper. So I'll just take my stack and just grab one. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a ruler and I am just gonna make ruler lines, like just the thickness of my ruler here. And I'm just gonna do a few, like just one line, and then I'm gonna make it a little easier on myself. You don't have to follow the same size as me. You can make yours thicker or thinner or whatever. So the reason why I am doing this is just so all of my pieces of paper or all my chains will be as similar as possible. I have all of my lines done and finished. And now I'm just gonna cut on those lines. I don't think I got all of my lines perfect, but that's okay. Like I said, as long as you try your best. All right, so I have cut all of these out. I might want some more later, but we'll wait and see. And we're just gonna start building. So what you're going to do, for the first one, it's really easy. All you're gonna do is take some glue and then glue just a little spot on the edge. And then you're just gonna turn it in like so. And then you have your first link. And you can use tape or any other glue you have, doesn't matter. I'm just going to use some stick glue and possibly some tape as we go. So just like that, we have our first link. And then you're just gonna continue with this. So to remember to do is thread the paper through the link you did last, and then glue. So then we just do a little bit of glue, make sure it is through, and then up and around, up and around and stick. Just like so. And now you're just gonna keep doing that until you're done. And you can pick the length you want it to be. Totally up to you. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do a few links, and then I'll come back and tell you how to do the rest. So I have finished my first easy chain, which isn't too difficult. It's nice, big, and out. So I'm just gonna put that to the side, and I'm gonna also show you guys how to make this thicker style of chain, which kind of gives it more of a snaky, thick snake effect versus more chainy. So I'll show you how to do that. What I do is I still do the ruler size lines across the whole page. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Have my lines in, and what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna cut, instead of on each line, I'm gonna cut on every other line so it is thicker. So I'll show you what that looks like. So there's a line there, and I skip it and I go to the next one. Then one, and then skip, And then do the next one. And then same thing. And one more time. Just like that. And so what I do with this one is, the trick is to try to keep the chains tighter so that there's not so much space between the links. So what I do is I take my sheet and then I pre-glue it. And then I tuck it through. And then I try to make sure that I'm not leaving too much space between the two links. And then I just start straight on my next one. And then thread it through. And you want to be careful not to make it too tight, the length, or else your paper won't fit through. Just like that. And then we do it again. And thread through. And glue. And again. So it's not any different than what we did with the original chain. This one just has thicker paper and closer together, and it just looks closer together, but it also makes it nice and thick and python looking. And whichever way you do is totally fine. It is totally up to you, whatever way you want it to look. Which is why I showed the two ways. Maybe that's easier and faster for you and you just like the way that looks better. If you like this one better, go for it. Totally up to you. All right. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to make it longer in a little bit here, but I want to show you guys how to make a face on the thicker one, and you can also do it on the thinner one, but I'm going to just show you on the thicker one. So what you're going to do is I'm going to make another lined paper. I'm just going to cut this one here, my usual thickness for this one, so the two rulers thick. And then what you're gonna do is just kind of see where that'll line up, and you just want to cut off some of it, and I'll show you what to do. So I cut off a little bit just because I didn't need it so long. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this piece of paper into like more of an oval, like a snake head shape. Then what you can do is design the face however you want. So I'm just gonna use my pen here. Give them some eyes. And I'm gonna give him a nice snaky smile with his fork tongue out. Nothing too fancy, but just a little something, just because I'm not as good at drawing. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put some glue on the back here, and then just glue it to that first one. And have it sticking out a little bit so that it has a little bit of a cool effect there, just like that. And then you do the same sort of thing in the back with a tail, but you, instead of obviously making a head shape, you'll make a tail shape. So I'm gonna add a few more links on this, add the tail, and I'll show you guys how it looks. All right, so I only did a few more links, and now I'm gonna show you guys how to do the tail. So just like we did with the head, we're gonna go with a more taily shape. And then of course you can design it and make it look however you like, because lots of you are way better at drawing than I am. And then just like we did with the head, we're just gonna glue it to that last one to give it that snaky tail look. And just like that, we have our thicker chain snake. Like I said, I'm not going to do the face or anything on that one like this, just it's a little harder. But what you can do is just draw a face right on top of that one, or you can do the same with that if you don't want to make your own. Yeah, so here are our snakes, and you can always design them and like create patterns and cool looks on them however you want. It is your craft, you make it how you want. So if you like this chain style better, go for it. If you like this one, go for it. And just like that, we have a really cool snake and a really fun craft that you got to do. So let me see how yours turned out. Feel free to comment below and let me know how they went. And yeah, anyway, as always, I love you, I miss you, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.